firepower against soft targets than the rifleman does. Once they go prone, the 2IC of that fire team is going to call up to his fire team leader saying the far side is secured. Once that's done, fire team leader, he gets that information, he'll call up to the squad saying that the danger crossing is secure, and the squad leader will push himself, the Mike, and the other fire team through the now secured danger crossing. A lot of talking on my part. It is a lot easier than it fucking sounds. Now, when you are setting up a danger crossing, you want to make sure you have decent space between the guys going prone. Chances are it's not just your squad pushing through. You could have another fucking three squads pushing behind you, which means that platoon could be using your danger crossing that you have secured. So you don't want to bottleneck them. So make sure you have decent space when you're prone doing a danger crossing. Everybody's copying on that?
Roger, sir.
All right. Then depends. If you have orders to move and they'll set their own danger crossing, then do that. But chances are, if you got it set already, let them bound past you, let them move past you, and keep that security set. Yep. All right. So I'm just going to go through it. Less words, more simplified. Your squad comes up on a danger crossing, point fire team gets the order to secure that danger crossing. Your team lead, AR, go straight to the near side, go prone, cover the near side danger. Team lead calls up to the other buddy team, let them know the near side danger crossing is set to secure the far side. That other buddy team comes up about 50 meters once they passed the road, does a quick scan. They see no fucking intentions of a ambush or hostiles. They will push back to the far side. Now the 2IC will call up to the team lead saying that the far side is secured. That's when the team lead calls up to his squad lead saying that the danger crossing is secured and that they're ready to push through. The rest of the squad pushes through. Now, it is time for that fire team that is securing the danger crossing to recover and join back in on their squad. Now, easier if we go back here. Follow me, gentlemen. All right, so chances are the person that's going to be calling this out will be the fucking rifleman of the trailing fire team. Once everybody's pushing through, it's the last person. It's his job to call out last man. He's going to call out last man as soon as he's crossing the near side. And he's going to keep on moving. because he's in formation, their movement, he's gonna keep pushing through with his guys. Now he's not going to call last man here because now technically he is not the last man. The two gentlemen that are fucking prone securing the near side are the last in the formation. Up to this point, he's the last man. That's why he's calling last man. Keep on moving. Now, when they hear it, the two or the buddy team that is securing the near side will recover and they will start pushing through. And the last man of that buddy team will call last man at this point. Last man. Now, the far side security buddy team will recover and move back into formation. All that shit can be done on the move. What I'm going to show you next is obviously, I think, a waste of time. You can do a danger crossing, setting it up. Shouldn't take long. And when you recover and that secured element, that fucking squad that's doing the danger crossing, they can recover and get back into a formation all while moving. So that is how to set up a danger crossing on a linear danger crossing. Any questions?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Did somebody say they did or didn't have a question? Did it? It is going to be all four guys from the point fire team. Yes. Now, another proactive thing you can do is when the last two guys, the grenadier and rifleman, when they're getting up out of cover to run across to do their far side danger crossing, it wouldn't hurt for the rear fire team to push up and take their position. Now it's bringing you a little bit closer, so what's to say for shits and giggles, it's only this one squad. We're the only ones pushing through this danger crossing. So instead of having to fucking start 50 plus meters back that way and get up from behind cover and try to run across this danger crossing, you've now moved up into a closer position. So when it's time for you to push across, it will leave the guys that are doing the danger crossing less exposed, less time exposed per se. So always trying to be proactive to the best of your ability. All right. Let's move it on down, gentlemen. Follow me. All right, this is a long halt formation. Now, the person that is going to start this off by showing the squad in which direction he wants security is this guy here. This is the squad leader. So if you wanted fucking anything like that, the formation will look a tad bit different. Now, this is your squad leader. This is your squad Mike. up front here is the point fire team. One buddy team there from a point fire team. Another buddy team there from the point fire team. Now you want to have the AR pointing in the direction that the squad leader is pointing. I would also have the grenadier pointing in the same direction, which means the rifleman is either looking that way or that way, and the same goes for the team lead. Let's just use like uniformity here. This guy is your fucking AR, so that means his battle buddy, which is the team lead, is looking out that way. This guy would represent your grenadier. He's looking at 12 o'clock-ish, which means his battle buddy, the fucking rifleman, is looking in that direction. Now, what I just said goes for the rear element. You're gonna have the AR and the grenadier looking that way, and you will have their respective buddy members looking in said direction. This is a pretty tight formation for me. This shit needs to be spread out a lot. Even the distance between buddy teams here needs to be fucking spread out much more. Way too close. Fucking lucky throw of a hand grenade, fucking lucky mortar shot could really do a lot of damage to this squad. But for training purposes, this is what a long halt looks like. Now, this is not something I personally would call, because we are a fucking light infantry. Speed is fucking key. So, fucking, I would rather call a short halt, get whatever unfucked that needs to get unfucked, and continue movement. So, this is a long halt. So, point fire team up front, rear fire team in the back. Now, if this just happened after this danger crossing, surprise, surprise, the point fire team is now, or was, let's say that, the point fire team up here, these four guys, they were the rear fire team before the danger crossing. When they crossed that road, they leapfrogged in front of the other fire team, and now they're on point. So the shit changes fluidly. And the point, the team that was doing the danger crossing, who was security, was now in the rear. Everybody following on that?
Roger.
All right. Yep. Just because they started in the point in the front doesn't mean they gotta fucking hurry up and run to the fucking front of the element to regain that point status. No. They'll fall in and they'll bring up the rear. Alright, let's move it on to the white flag, gentlemen.
Sergeant Margiata. Sergeant Margiata.
Yes, Sergeant Smith.
Got one comment for these guys real quick.
Yes, send it.
Alright, someone just create a wedge for me real quick. And I need someone just fill in that fourth man if you guys are split up to 3-man teams. Alright, go crouch it for me and space it out a little bit.
Hold on. Yeah, fucking make that shit a wedge. Unfuck it. It's not a wedge right now. I can tell you that.
Private Mitchell and Private David on each right now. I just need these 4 guys.
He said Bravo. So Bravo, do a wedge as best as possible right now.
Alright. Private Schultz, go ahead and look to direct 12 o'clock. Private Craig, look to the 2 or 3 o'clock, pick one. And then Private O'Halloran, go ahead and look at the 5 o'clock. Alright, and then good job, Private James. If you guys want to put your head to a swivel, it's what you call a short halt. You stay in the same formation you were in before. So if you were in a wedge, line, whatever, you're gonna keep your formation that you were in, but you're gonna create 360 security. Just like this. Of course, Private, who's in the point? Private Schultz, your whole primary sector is 12 o'clock, so the first 180 degrees. Private Krieg, your sector's from the shoulder of that man in front of you off to the left-hand side shoulder of Private Holarian. Holarian, you're in charge of the whole 6 o'clock. And then, Private James, you're in charge of the whole 11 o'clock. Well, sorry, 9 o'clock. That 1 degree security to the left of the squad. And this was a squad wedge heavy right, so same thing with heavy left, but just a little bit different. There'd just be still once again one guy in charge of the whole sector to the right. Alright, that's all I got, Sergeant Margetta.
Excellent. Thank you, Sergeant Smith. Alright, y'all can recover, gentlemen.
How's it going, sir?
Hey.
Alright. Alright, Alpha Bravo, I want you to get into a squad column. Alpha take point, Bravo rear. On the side. Heavy left and right on yourself. We're gonna be starting off facing 040 degrees.
Alright, Krieg, I'm gonna need you on my left. It's my right more. David over the left, yeah.
Alright. Nobody. Alright, Alpha Bravo, let me know.
Back in a Bravo.
Let me know when everybody's fucking set. Alright.
There you go, Krieg.
Private David, you
Actual, we're set.
who's we?
Bravo team is set, actual.
Good. Alright, Private David, come over here. Remember fucking spacing. Right about here. Be a nice little space in there. There you go.
Sorta has it. Actual, I'll push back a little bit, so. How's this? That looks good. You're good right there.
Alright, so.
No, they don't have this fucking proper radio pro words, god damn it.
You guys are on yelling over there.
Alright, yeah. Alright. Alright, gentlemen, looks pretty good. You see the spacing that's going on. That's what needs to happen. Alright, Alpha Bravo, prepare for move order, over.
Actual, this is Alpha. Alpha's ready for move order. Over.
Copy. Alpha Bravo wants us to push out bearing 045 degrees. Once you get down into this defilade, I want you to follow this defilade around to the right. Stay within it. Move time now.
Alright, Alpha, follow me. We're going into this defilade. Follow to the right of it.
Can I run?
Maintain your spacing, guys. Roger that. Copy. Make sure you guys keep your sections up.
Alright, Alpha, make sure you gotta keep spacing on the left. Yeah, you wanna stay within fucking defilade, gentlemen. That means stay down in the base of this fucking channel. You don't wanna expose yourself up over the fucking sides. This is allowing us to have fucking concealment. And for the love of God, stop fucking stopping. Keep moving. You're fucking up everything else.
Watch that spacing.
Yeah, y'all.
It is not me messing up y'all formation. It's yourself.
Which was off how far behind are you from me?
About 15 meters.
Yeah, what about yourself?
Good spacing, guys. Keep it how you're doing it.
This is Alpha. How far behind are you from me?
If you need to fucking use alt, you can run and swivel your head back. And you can look over your shoulder and see where you guys are.
Orbital Hollins, Private David, I am 5 meters from you. Over.
Alright. Hold one. Everybody rally up on me.
Just to clarify, you never told us if you want to tell us on our shoulders, right?
Say again your last over.
I was just wondering. I was making sure.
No, you don't need a monster PC to run this game. Decent graphics card, decent CPU, good adequate amount of RAM, and you're solid. That's all you need. And how much is my current PC? The current one I have, I custom built it again. I'm gonna spent about $80 on the tower. I bought a i7 700K. That was about $300 and some dollars. I got a cooler for that, about 100. I used my same graphics card I had originally, and that's a GTX 1060. It's a 3 GB. But I'm looking to sell this to get myself a 6 GB. I originally had 2 GB. I usually had 2 sticks of RAM, and those each were 8 GB. So I had a total of 16. But I needed money, so I had to sell the other one. So I currently only have is 8 GB, which is bad for me to have right now with me streaming. I have an SSD, a hard drive, so everything went out a total of $600. But if you were going to want to get a graphics card, that'd be about $900 right there. But there's always discounts, stuff like that happening, so usually times it'd be about maybe $900, you might be spending $700, whatever. It all depends, and this is all the stuff that's new. If you want to get used stuff that has never been used or is not even that bad, I advise you doing that. Getting stuff that are used, that is in great condition, is a great money saver. Great money saver. Get yourself a graphics card that's used, RAM that's used. I wouldn't advise you getting a CPU that's used. I don't know, but you can save yourself a lot of money getting some used stuff.
He's at the next rally point.
Count on your last.
Did you need me? It's not on 3-1. I don't feel like it. I'm not gonna talk on the radio. I'm just going it. Yep, after this training, I gotta pack up everything. I'm gonna be unplugging my computer, packing it up. This is my last day in my dorm. I need to clean up the floors, sweep it, and all stuff like that. And I need to take a major piss right now. I don't know, it's taking forever. We got like an hour left. I really want to go formations today, but
Wedge right.
you just really cannot. Time gets so wasted so easily. Like, these guys think they have to create the
That
perfect
means you're gonna need you
formation
on my right side.
by standing still. You can move and create a formation. Like, you can fix your spacing while moving. You can shift your bearing while moving.
Give us more space.
Realize I was muted. Did you need me?
I was just see if you can take over once we reach your position. I need to take a break.
Confirm. And now they're far away from the flag. Jesus Christ.
Oh, negative. Running short on time. Over.
So you're not doing anything. Short out. You're not doing anything.
Roger. Bravo out.
Alright, good fucking radio shit. Don't stop. Keep fucking moving. You get to imagine stopping and going with fucking three other squads. It's a fucking mess. Redirect. Bravo. 2 o'clock to your right. Bravo, redirect.
Guess I ain't doing no danger crossing.
Alright, everybody,
Right.
group up here. Come on, Bravo, get over here.
Fallen.
What are we doing now? Jesus Christ.
Alright, so that's something you gotta listen on. I gave a split order to change direction. Needs to happen pretty quick. That was too slow. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna hand you over to Sergeant Smith. I fucked up. I'm not afraid to say it, but I did fuck up. I went to the wrong fucking flags. That is the flags that I should have went to. So he will take you over this last little bit. Alright, thank you, Sergeant.
Yep, thank you. Alright, real quick, you gentlemen didn't realize you could create your formation while walking, right? Yes, no, maybe, Sergeant?
Sergeant Smith.
Muted the whole time, once again. Alright, you guys do know that you could walk, you could create your formation, fix up your spacing while walking. Yes, Sergeant, no, Sergeant. Do you guys realize that?
Roger, that's all.
Alright, so let's do this real quick. Let's make our way towards those flags. Alpha take point, Bravo falling behind, create a wedge. Do it while walking, so Bravo wait for Alpha to get in front of you.
Well, I mean, make sure you guys spacing.
Double time it, let's go.
Double time. Bravo, strong right.
The Alpha.
You don't have to wait for your team has to catch up to you. Watch that spacing.
I was spacing while you're done.
And is that up to team leaders? Check see your space is okay. It's up to you guys. You guys gotta look around surrounding.
Short stop here.
Alright, hold that checker flag. Alright, now was that easy? Or was that hard?
Pretty easy, Sergeant.
Alright. So remember that. You know, we're about holding up the whole squad and the whole platoon. Trying to fix up your formation, holding up. Just once you get that order to move, move. Create that formation while you're on the go. Don't let your team leader have to keep barking orders to you guys on how to create your formation. Hey, I need you over on my left side. Just check your notes. Figure out what formation you need to do, who's on which side. Alright.
Bravo, what he means is if there's an AR on the Alpha team's right side, make sure that.
Don't worry about explaining it. Hey, don't worry about explaining it. People should be able to get what I'm saying. Alright, I need everyone to school circle on me. I want everyone to just imagine that we were just in that same formation coming from that checker flag to over here. Okay? So, we took fire from my left, right? So that'll be on our left flank, am I correct? I'm talking about right behind you guys. Look behind you. Turn around. We took fire on our left as soon as we approached this colored flag. What's the first thing you do when you take fire?
Take cover.
Take cover.
Find cover, yep. So first things first, actually, though, you're going to hit the deck. You want to make sure those rounds miss. So as soon as you hear the first shots go off, hit the deck. Then, you're going to look for where the fire is coming from and look for cover away from that fire. Because the reason I don't see cover immediately is because if that fire is coming from behind me and I want to run to this rock wall, I'm gonna get shot from my rear. Hit the deck, figure out where the contacts are coming from. When you figure out those contacts are coming from, you're able to talk and walk. So give out that contact report so everyone else know where the fire is coming from. Then you're gonna either do a slow crawl or a fast crawl to the rock wall or any cover. So go ahead and get yourself crawled up to here. Now, same thing you're gonna hear as soon as you guys hit the deck, as soon as you figure out where the contact's from, as soon as you give out the contact report, and I'll tell you guys what the contact report and spot report is soon after. You're gonna hear a preparatory command called "Get Online." So while you're all crawling cover, you're gonna make sure you're online. Get all up to the rock wall. Go ahead, keep going. Right now, you guys are online now. So all of you don't worry about shooting over each other's head. You're able to shoot straight up to the enemies without having to worry about your friendly standing up and taking one of the rounds that you're shooting down range. So, you're gonna hit the deck, look for the shots coming from, give it your contact report, and crawl or run to that cover that you find or found. So like I said, you're gonna get that contact and spot reports. So let me get that real quick. Contact report and spot reports. Spot reports is when you see the enemy or friendly, anything. You see something that's not shooting at you, it's a spot report. Within that spot report, you're gonna give out those 3 Ds. Distance, description, and direction. Can be in any order. Distance, description, and direction. Reason why they're giving those 3 things because it helps the squad leader figure out where the fire is coming from, so he could put it in his Android, so every other squad can figure out where the contact's coming from, and the squad leader can give out the grid coordinates and that blue force marker as reference when he's bringing up the contact report to platoon HQ. So, give out the spot report if something's not shooting at you. If you see an infantryman, enemy, that has a rifle on his hand facing towards the ground, and it's a spot report. Next is contact reports. Something is shooting at you, that is a contact report. Civilians are not civilian contact. He is just a regular enemy contact. If he's shooting at you, he's a contact. Now you see a civilian shooting his rifle. It's not towards you. Take your time to figure out what he's shooting at. He's probably shooting at an animal, probably getting himself some lunch or dinner for the night. Don't shoot at a civilian who's shooting at his rifle, not at you, but at something else. Does everyone understand me?
Yes, sir.
Some civilians think they're badasses and they don't shoot at the enemy as well. So you guys gotta be careful. But if the civilian's shooting at you, then that is now a contact report. Now, remember I told you guys that if an enemy has his rifle on his arm resting, or in his hands resting, he's down in contact. He's just a spot report. If the enemy has his rifle pointing up, and he's looking right at you, but he's not engaging you, he is now a contact report. He's posing a threat. If a civilian points his rifle at you, he's posing a threat, but you cannot take him down. Sometimes civilians may point a rifle and drop it by mistake. They actually brought it up, so they have to run or somewhere. So those are cases where you have to be careful with the enemy. With the civilians. Now, if civilian's rushing towards you, do not shoot at him. First things first is you're gonna shout at the civilian. Stop! Don't run at me. Or whatever you gotta do to give your authority to make that civilian not run towards you. Next, actually, let me do this last. Let me do this last. I'm not gonna go over that right now. I'm going over bounding and what you do after you take contact. So you take contact, like I said, hit the deck, find cover, give the contact reports once you find the enemy. Next things next, we can't stay here while the enemy's shooting at us. We gave the enemy enough time to maneuver on us. So what we gotta do is maneuver on the enemy. Catch him by surprise, prevent him from trying to get to our position and get to us in our flanks. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something called bounding. Whenever you're online, the only you can do to maneuver on an enemy is bound. Now, if you are in a squad column, then you will maneuver. One element will get online, other element would try to maneuver. But since we're online, the only we can do is bound. So there's 2 forms of bounding. Alternating and successive. First one, like I said, is alternating. And next, let me go with successive first. Successive bounding is when one element will bound to one specific area. Let's say that rock wall right there. When they're set and ready for next element to move, that other element will bound to the next cover. They're going to bound to where they're online with the element that bounded before them. That is successive bounding. Now, alternated bounding is like leapfrogging. So the first element will bound once this element is covering them. They're going to bound to one cover. When they're set and covering, this other element will bound past them to the next cover. That is alternating. Any question between successful and alternating?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative,
Sarge, can you go back over successive?
Successive is when you're just bounding online with each other. So the first element will bound to this cover, and they're set and ready. Next element will bound to the cover that's online with them. That's successive.
Roger that, Sarge. So they're bounding and staying online.
Yes. Do we know what alternating is? You need me to go over it? Alright. Once again, one element will move to one cover, which is this one right in front of us. And then the next element, once they're set and ready, they're going to bound past them to the next cover. It's almost like leapfrogging. You're going to see it soon enough. You're going to be doing it, and I'll be demonstrating to you, we'll informing you which one's which. So this is what you're going to be doing right now. You're going to be doing either alternating or successive. Usually Squadler will tell you which one you should be doing. But the normal amount of bounding we'll be doing is usually always alternating. We want to be able to cover as much ground as quickly as possible. So we're going to be doing alternating bounding versus successive. Alright, so get online, you get ready to bound. Now, whatever you guys do, one element cannot move unless there's another element covering you. So all 6 of you cannot bound or maneuver. Somebody needs to cover you. If a squad's covering you, then all of you could go ahead and bound as a squad. However, if no one's covering you and it's just you guys, then one person has to cover. Team leaders, that's up to you two to figure out who's going to do that. Don't let your squad leader try to give you that order. They already got to give out that contract report to the platoon and try to figure out which squad can support them. So it's up to you guys to figure out who's going to bound first. So if I was Alpha, hey Bravo, I'm covering you guys want to bound up. Or Alpha, I want to cover you guys. Or whatever. So, make the initiative. Once one element's ready to cover, you gotta wait till that element tells you he's covered. So he'll say, set and covering. So Bravo set and covering, or Alpha, we're set and covering. Then Alpha, then you're gonna bound up. You're gonna say, copy, Alpha's moving. Let your team know, either on direct chat or radio, Alpha, we're moving. Then you're gonna run to your cover. You're gonna run. Run to that cover, and then hit the deck. Stand up, engage the enemy. When everyone says they're set, then you're going to stay over the radio. Bravo, this is Alpha, we're set and covering. Or, Bravo, we're set and covering, or Alpha set and covering. Whichever way you want to say it, that's more efficient quickly for Bravo to move up. Then Bravo's going to move up. And just going to keep on going throughout that cycle. Does everyone understand me? Any confusion? Alright, cool. So we'll go back to the beginning. Took contact from my left. We all hit the deck, found where the enemy's coming from, or the fire's coming from. We've crawled to cover and gave out our contact report. Contact, bearing 329er, about 200 meters. And looks like squad size element. That's your whole 3D. Then squad leader tells you, alright, let's get to that towards those enemies to clear it out. So what are you guys going to do next? You're going to make the initiative to get ready to bound. Alright. Alpha Bravo, go ahead and get you guys self-crouching. So you gotta get infiltrating fire on the enemy. Go ahead and put your rifle on your arm. Do not reload it. Bravo on my left, Alpha on my right.
Let's go Alpha. On his right. On his right.
Double time, let's go. It shouldn't be that hard to get them on the left-hand side, on their wall. Just get yourself online with the wall. Just get yourself on those respective sides. Alright, Bravo, space out a little bit to the left. You're responsible. You're gonna move to all these rock walls. Alpha, all these rock walls. Any questions? Alright, cool. Alright, the team on my left, you will be going first. Let me wait up, hold a second. Yep. Remember guys, when you're moving up to those covers, you got enough room for everyone to space out. You don't have to get all bunched up together. One foot of my mic can take you all out. Alright. Team on my left, you're going first. Let's go ahead and start this. No. What I just saying, you have to do. What you have to do before you can move. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for Alpha or whoever element that's covering you to tell you that they're covering. So either at Alpha are they covering, or Alpha you gotta tell them that you're covering. Either or. Stay on squad net. Bravo's still waiting you to say that. Get back over here. I want it perfect. On the radio. Alpha's covering. Alpha set and covering. On the radio. I'm not hearing you on the squad. Oh, my bad then. Go ahead and do it then. My bad. Do it again. Where I can hear it.
Bravo, this is Alpha set and covering.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're moving.
There you go. Awesome.
Whoa.
Nope. Get back over here.
Too far.
I gotta be very specific, I guess. Specific. Just get to this wall right here. Just bound to each rock wall.
As soon as I get the set covering, I'll let them know, and we'll bound up that wall up there in case you didn't hear it.
Just move to each rock wall. Each rock wall, gentlemen.
Oh, let's move right now.
Alpha, Bravo is set.
No, stop.
Hold on. Where are you going?
Stop.
Alright, Bravo, come here.
All covering.
Bravo, come here. Alright, I gotta be more, let me be more specific.
That was fucking a disaster.
Alright. The whole objective here is take out the contacts. That's number one.
Sorry, guys.
What you're gonna do to get to the objective is bound to each rock wall. Go to each rock wall. Just keep going. You don't have to move to the next rock wall. Just get to the one that's right next or what's in line. So, if Alpha was moving, Alpha, you're going to that first rock wall. The Bravo, you're moving, first rock wall. And it just keeps going to the next one. What you're gonna do now is that each of you will stay here. So one element. That means one team will stay while the other team moves. Make sure on yelling team leaders, if you can't say on your team that you're moving, then team members, you gotta hear your team leader say that he's moving on their squad net. So like, for instance, I'm on yelling right now. If I say it was squad net, Roger Alpha, we're moving. You already hear me saying that we're moving, and then you'll move. If you can't get your team leader, if your team leader just won't stay on your team net. However, when it's your turn to move, I want to see this. You're gonna get shot so many times. Imagine there's bullets flying at you guys, alright? Does everyone understand me?
Yes, sir.
Any confusions? Alright, start from the beginning.
Bravo, this is Alpha set and covering.
Awesome.
Bravo's moving.
Make sure you guys run.
Make sure you guys are yelling. Alpha, make sure everyone's in yelling.
Call it over team net. Say, tell AlphaNet you're fucking moving. Fucking key up. Yeah, key up on team net. Tell them, alright guys, let's move. That's the
Roger that, Sergeant.
Yep.
Yeah, I was on Whisper. My bad.
Alright.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're set.
Alright, let's move, guys.
Bravo, it's Alpha, we're moving. But let's fix that on the move, on the way.
And wait that split second. Call it your guys. Let them know you're fucking moving before you take off.
Bravo, this is Alpha set and covering.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're moving. Alright, boys, we're moving, let's go.
Take your time when switching between squad net and team net.
Yep, take your time. You'll fucking move a lot quicker when you fucking.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're set.
Alright, let's move, guys.
Still not hearing what I need to hear. I know what's hard. On squad net, you will hold up for a second. On squad net, let Alpha know, or Bravo, we are moving. If they don't know you're moving, then you're gonna think that either you guys are down, or they have to provide inflating more fire whatsoever that's preventing you guys from moving. Say that your team, say on squad net that you're moving, wait a second. Then talk on team net, and let your team know we're moving. Because what's gonna happen is that even though you keyed up on squad net and released the key, it's still gonna kill you up on squad net. So take your time, guys. You don't have to rush it. I'm not rushing you guys right now. Alright, continue on what you were doing before.
Bravo, this is Alpha set and covering.
Roger, Alpha, Bravo's moving. Alright, team, let's move.
Excellent. There you go. Excellent job. That's what I want to see.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're set.
Alpha's moving. Let's move, guys.
Nice. That's what I want to see. Excellent job, guys. Big smile.
Bravo, this is Alpha set and covering.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're moving. Alright, Bravo, let's go.
And you realize it starts to become very easy and smooth. You're going to end up getting there very quickly.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're set.
Alpha's moving. Alpha, let's move.
Now we're switching from successive to alternating. Now this is alternating bounding now. You're bounding past the person or the element.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Set and covering.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're moving. Bravo, let's move.
Bet you'll get up on the wall.
Yep. Stop fucking looking left and right at your fucking guys.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're set.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Moving. Alright, let's move. Bravo, this is Alpha. Set and covering.
Roger, Alpha. Bravo's moving. Alright, Bravo, let's go. Alpha, this is Bravo. We're set.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Set and moving. Alpha, let's move.
Alright, awesome. Hold. Exactly what I want to see. There you go. I'm sure you guys slow down a little bit. I think I've been perfect. Alright, I have no comments from that position. Just make sure we be careful of not overdoing it and getting over that rock wall and getting ourselves shot. However, now we're in an effective amount of position to effectively engage the enemy to where our bullets hurt more than what they can do to us. And at this point, this is where one element would just push on that position and then take out any contacts remaining over there. And by that time, you should have a squad already there supporting us. Now, in scenarios to where a squad's too far away and we want to bring the contact to the squad. We know that the enemy thinks that they got us, and we love to boost their confidence to where they just fall right into our trap. Or we need to break contact. Or we just gotta regroup. Those are many ways we gotta do in order to peel. Now, you guys just noticed that bounding was basically a vertical movement. Now, peeling is a horizontal movement. You can either move left or right. Bounding, you can move forward or back. So, like the scenarios I told you before, either we gotta break contact, either maneuver to bring the enemies to more of an ambush to where one of our squads are waiting for them. Whatever the scenario may need to be, you gotta peel. So, you can hear the command from your squad leader. Alpha Bravo, peel left. Peeling can happen in groups. So either by fire team level, so that means that one man in each fire team will peel. Or by teams, by squad. So one team will peel past another team. Or it could do it by platoons. So one squad will peel by another squad. And then the peel by a company. One platoon will peel past a platoon. Now I'm gonna show you what I mean first off. So I'm gonna show it to you the individual way. So we're gonna do this all together. We're not gonna do it by teams because you'll get the gist of it when you see it individually. So say we're peeling left. Squad leader said, actually, can everyone hear me still? To the far left? Make sure I'm yelling so I can't hear you. All right.
Gotcha.
If we were peeling left. What the hell? What was that? Say again. Hey, Bravo or Alpha, whoever's on my far left, can your last man hear me?
We can still hear you on the lounge.
Copy. Alright, so if we were peeling left. Squad leaders just peel left. Team leaders, it's your turn to go ahead and tell your team, alright, let's peel left. Everyone should know that it would be your turn if you're the only person to the extreme right. If we were peeling right, who's the first person to peel right? On my extreme what? Extreme left. There you go. So if we're peeling left, I'm the person who's going to be peeling first. Let me get my rifle out of my hand. When your team leader gives you to go ahead and start peeling, me, the person to the far right, I would say peeling. I'll back off, and then I'll move. When I pass the person on my left, I'm going to say last man. Then I'm going to gun it all the way out to the far left side. What's going to happen? When this person hears last man, he's going to wait a half a second. then he's gonna back out and then move. This is a non-stop formation. I mean movement. You do not stop. You don't wait for the person to get far away from you. We have enough people who's able to bring down enough fire to cover these people peeling. Does everyone understand me?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, Sergeant.
So, I'm doing this once again. Alright, Private David, try to follow me. Move with me when I move. But everyone else do not move. Squaller says, alright, Alpha Bravo, peel left. And then Bravo or Alpha says, alright, Alpha, peel left. Peeling. Last man. Then Private David's gonna get up. He's gonna say peeling. Then he's gonna say last man. Spacing between the person on the far left. Plenty of spacing right here. No frag will take both of us out. Then one thing I gotta make sure as well that you're online. If I'm all the way out here, the person on my right can't engage this man on this tree. Only I can, or else he wants to shoot at me. Any questions? Sorry, Private David, go ahead and bring yourself back to your before. Any questions?
Negative, son.
Alright, need to hear everybody say that. Alright, cool. Alright, let's not worry about doing it by teams. I'm gonna say peel left. Someone just go ahead and make yourself. No, about this. How about this? I'm just gonna say peel left, and you guys just begin it. I don't need a team leader saying peel left. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yes, sir. Roger, son.
Alright, you're gonna stop when I tell you to stop. Alright, Alpha Bravo, peel left. Don't worry about your team leader telling you to peel, just peel.
Last man.
I need to hear you guys say peeling.
Last man, last peeling.
Last man.
Last man.
Are we saying peeling? Because I don't hear it.
Peeling. Last man.
Make sure we double time it. Gotta gun it down. Make sure you yell out peeling because I do not hear it. Unless you guys on whisper. Whoever this AR is, gotta keep it going, Private Dave. I said do not stop until I say to stop. Keep going.
Last man.
Alright, hold up a second.
Last man.
There we go. Okay, keep going then.
Feeling left, last man.
There you go. About to say, Mitch, you better say it. Alright.
Peeling left, last man.
Don't say last man till you pass that last man. Let's correct that.
Peeling.
Awesome. Alright, hold it.
Last man.
Hold. Do not move. Do not move. Alright, everyone, reconvene on me. Come over here. Alright, does everyone know where we just started from?
Roger, son. Roger, son.
We started all the way down from the end of that rock wall. We ended up all the way down over there within 30 seconds. 50 seconds, 1 to 2. That's how much ground we can cover by just peeling. We had a squad waiting for these guys, and as soon as we peeled over there, the enemies that we had left over got themselves annihilated by our friendly squad. All you gotta do is make sure you guys are online with each other at all times. There may be obstacles preventing yourself from getting online, but just try to readjust yourself. Alright, hopefully these comments aren't really long-winded to hope, but almost cut it short on time. But yes, Sergeant McCoy.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll be quick. When you guys are moving, in a combat situation, get up and move your ass. Don't fucking crouch and crawl. Get up and run. You need to get from point A to point B as fast as you fucking can. That's all I got. Thanks, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant McCoy. Sergeant Caldwell.
Thank you, Sergeant. I just want to explain one thing real quick. If you do this in combat, it's going to be when the enemy is firing at you from your 12 o'clock. And I just saw a lot of people, physically turning to look to see where they were in the line. Don't fucking do that. Keep your weapon down range. And also, slow it down if you need to, but it's a 3-step thing. Somebody calls last man behind you, you say peeling, that's your half second, you get up, run, say last man as you're passing, and then the cycle repeats. So compartmentalize it if it helps you, but that's all I had.
Thanks, Sergeant Caldwell. When is your cue to go ahead and start standing?
A half second after the soldier passing you calls last man, sorry.
Alright, so we don't need to go put our heads to swivel to see when we're the last man. Trust your teammates. Alright, that's all I got for peeling and bounding. I'm gonna go over real quick on how to handle civilians. Like I told you guys, the 5 S's. You're gonna shout. So go ahead, Sergeant Martin. You have something?
Do you want to say that for day 3? We're still got this.
It'll be quick.
Alright.
It'll be very quick, yep. Alright, 5 S's. Shout, show, shoot. That's all you gotta do. Don't immediately engage a civilian that's running towards you. Do not even shoot the civilian if the car is driving towards you. Some civilians just don't know. These are AI you're dealing with. They're that dumb. So, you're gonna shout at civilian. The worst case scenario is that you're gonna shoot the civilian. We do not shoot to wound. We're gonna shoot to kill the civilian. So that last shoot, the last S, you're gonna shoot the civilian to kill him. The reason I tell you guys to do a lot more shouts, a lot more shows than shoot, is because you're trying to tell us. I'm sorry, shout, shoot. But you gotta make sure that civilian gets enough time to actually stop, because basically what you're doing is just killing civilians and putting the civilians on their bad side. Any questions with that?
Negative, Sergeant.
All right.
Negative, Sergeant.
What's the Sergeant? What does show mean?
You're shouting at civilian. Show your sense of force. You can shoot civilians. We can shoot around the civilian, see if he'll stop. Shoot again. If he doesn't stop again, you're gonna take him out. Run around, then sit him ass.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yep. So shout, show, shoot. First 2 shoots to slow him down. If he don't stop, you're clear to take him out. Any other questions?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Alright.
Negative, Sergeant.
Alright, we'll take you guys to the Overwatch bounding course. Go ahead and follow me. Let's go towards the blue flag. You should see bound Overwatch course. Go ahead and take that flag. Alright, follow me.
Sorry, Mark, I could borrow your magic here.
Alright, get yourself all around me over here. Alright, until those Hajj Marjorie gets here real quick, you're going to learn everything you learned during day 1 and today will be placed into effect. This is basically your time to test your own self, see what you know to do in a case of getting fire, how to react to who we're missing. We only got 5 here. Who's the 6th guy? Private Krieg's not there, don't worry about it. He's missing instruction, don't worry about it. He should have told us he was going to be gone. Alright, you're going to basically put everything you learned in from today and from Tuesday into effect. This is your way of seeing how it's going to be during day 4. Day 4 is going to be way worse than this, way more intense. So if you guys can't handle this today, I advise you to try to study, get yourself practice out with the service we have, fill in for squad trainings. Hand you guys over to Sergeant Margiata.
Alright. Stay fucking kneeling. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. Stand up when you get back.
Roger, Sergeant. Roger, Sergeant.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Roger, Sergeant.
Need Zeus.
I need a fucking $1 million.
You're admin, am I correct?
Yes.
Alright, you gonna give me Zeus?
Where's my $1 million?
Oh, completely broke today. Negative $38 in my bank account.
I'll take 30.
Negative 30, I can't take that out.
Oh. Never mind. I don't want any more debt. There you go.
Thank you.
IRS already got me. Alright, so it's gonna be a little funky today. Sergeant McCoy and I will be running as the 4th and 8th man. Specialist bowler, you're gonna have to dodge the bullets. So, good luck on that shit.
used to be able to beast fire directly over their heads.
All right, how many we got here?
3.
Okay.
Captain Smith, I might say that that short halt discussion you gave was the most concise, effective explanation I've heard you give. Good job.
Don't take that as a compliment. Take that as a... How you call it?
Constructive criticism?
Nope.
What?
That's what you call it, but that means you're saying that my instructions aren't very concise and very instructive. Is that what you're saying? I can't hear you. Radio communications, 1 second. Alright, what'd you say?
I said you did a good job.
Sergeant McCoy, this is Private Schultz. I read you.
No, I'm saying, you're saying that most of my instructions aren't very concise and instructive.
Ramos McCoy, so copy out.
You're taking that the wrong way. It was supposed to be a
I'm just messing with you, Reed. Just messing with you.
Yeah.
Alpha, Smoke Yacht, radio check on frequency 11, excuse me, 100 point whatever.
Can't play with my emotions like that.
And Reed, apparently everything you touch lightning goes through it.
This is Alpha, Lima Charlie.
Just so y'all aren't surprised, I'm gonna pull on the Gav like halfway through this.
You said what?
Alpha, Smoke
So
Yacht,
just so y'all aren't surprised, I'm gonna pull on the Gav halfway after this.
Oh.
You just hear a stream of fire.
Okay.
Reed, your helmet has purple on it.
Fuck, did I?
Did you went to Unicorn Land?
Oh yeah.
I need you to put some purple in my hat as well. Someone told me to show all my colors today. No, I need some purple in my hat.
Smith, this is my beanie. This Op 4 hat belongs to me. Every one of my Op 4 loads has it.
I need some purple in mine though. You got any more spray paint left?
That's the fucking Russian Special Forces beanie.
Okay.
How'd you get purple on your rocket?
Okay, I'm gonna go get set up at the north end. If you're gonna be with us, we're on 31.1 for our team.
Okay.
I think he means east. Can that thing even see anything? We drag it forward?
I really want to send an RPG over their heads the second they call. We're good to go.
As soon as I see somebody walk through the doorway, I'm lighting them up.
Because you know they won't pop smoke the first time.
No, they won't.
Just for reference, y'all, the range to the opening is 530. 530.
Alright guys, lock and load. Alright, Bravo. Go red.
Hey, what's to our left? What direction is it to our left?
What?
West? Alright, change the wind to the west.
Right?
To our left, is it west? So to our left is east, to our right is west. Alright, let me change the wind.
This blue 4.
Make sure you guys take off safety.
Go front more.
That's right, right, east, left, west.
Range is hot over.
Right?
Copy range hot.
Right is east, left is west?
Op 4 is blue 4.
Alpha, move right.
I can't hear you, but I'm gonna assume so.
To, Bravo, and get online with them.
So,
Just verifying on us.
so if the left
range
is
hot
east,
over.
I meant west, then that means that north would be right in front of us, so...
The cover last range is hot
Let's
over.
do the wind to the southeast.
Bravo, this is Alpha, set and clear.
Roger, Alpha to that left side.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're moving. Alright, Bravo, let's move.
Mike has eyes on infantry contact 342
I'm up on the right side.
342 on the hills, infantry contact. Alright, contact. Alpha.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Alpha, this is David
It's not gonna rain or
Let
not?
me know when you're done bandaging.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Are you set?
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're set. We're bandaging. Let me know when you're done bandaging.
Alright, tell me when you're done bandaging so we can move.
Alright, let's move past, bound past, Bravo. Bravo, we're moving.
Roger, Alpha, recovery.
You probably just confused the shit out of the recruits that are doing their class.
Let me know when you guys are set up.
Reloading.
Alpha, this is David.
Make sure you guys are watching the spacing.
Ladies and gentlemen, earplug
Bravo,
check.
this is Alpha. We're set. We're in recovery.
Roger, Alpha, this is Bravo. We're moving.
Alpha, this is David.
Alright, Bravo, let's get ready. We're moving.
David, I want you with me when we're turning over here. We're gonna spread it out a little bit.
Reloading.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We are set.
Roger, Bravo. We're moving. Alpha, let's move to the right. Bravo, this is Alpha. Set and covering.
Contact 340. David, I did not copy your last.
Roger, Alpha, this is Bravo. We are moving.
How you guys doing? Where's David?
Bravo, let's move.
Where's David?
They don't watch that fire rate, they're gonna run out of ammo pretty quick.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're set.
Roger, Bravo. Roger, Bravo. Alpha's moving. Alpha, let's move up to the H barriers on the right hand side. Peel right.
That probably scared him a bit.
Continue peeling, David.
No smoke.
Bravo, I need medical attention.
So let us run out of the open now?
They don't run out
This is Bravo. I have a few men that are hit, so we need to take a second
I was gonna
to
say I
bandage them.
didn't see through the tree, but I just fired a burst over there. They tried to cross a 100-meter gap with the smoke.
It's not even 100
Bravo,
meters.
Alpha, this is Bravo. If you have any men that are not
Oh, like 50
uninjured,
meters or
please,
so.
lay down some covering fire.
We're covered with smoke. We can't see anything.
They're inside of 400 meters now, right?
100.
Should be. They're deadly within her.
Mission
Within
field covered.
400.
430 meters to where the green and yellow smoke is on the right.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We are set for you to move whenever.
Contact RPG. Negative, Bravo. We're heavily injured. We're bandaging now.
Roger, Alpha.
Did not like me firing that rocket at him.
Mike, this is Bravo. Requesting medical assistance on our location.
We're at Vince 20, where are we?
Mike, I'm on your position. Bravo has no men down.
I took damage earlier.
Mike, this is Alpha. Requesting medical assistance.
Okay, so they just sunk.
Roger that, Alpha. Mike's on the way.
Yeah.
Are we immortal for this?
Contact. Bunker far right.
Negative.
354.
Copy, they just haven't hit us.
Yeah, I got clip.
Bravo, this is Alpha. We're heavily injured. We're still bandaging.
Roger, Alpha. Bravo is popping smoke.
Contact 345.
Fire on the
smoke, right?
I mean, it's only concealment.
Fully bandaging.
Reloading.
Alpha, let us know when you're ready.
We're still bandaging up. We'll let you know in a second.
Plays green.
Make sure when you guys are healed up that you can provide
Yeah,
cover
put a
fire.
really serious curve on that one. Yeah, I did my best on that one. I think that caused it down.
Let me know when you guys are all ready.
John is up. Davidson.
Mitchell, how you doing? Bravo, this is Alpha. We're all back up online, set and covering.
Roger, Alpha, just give Bravo 1 second. My automatic gunner is reloading. Krieg, are you good?
Lady, not like my helmet.
Krieg, are you good?
Bravo, this is Mike. Are you guys still fucked up medically?
Prime Krieg, Roger. Ready to go.
I almost wish we could.
Mike, this is Bravo. No, we're all up.
Bravo's
Amazing.
they have right now.
Alright, Alpha, Bravo's gonna push up. Are you guys ready?
I wish we could just like move up on them and just
We'll
like
provide
run.
covering fire. Bravo, this is Alpha.
That wouldn't be fair.
Roger that, Alpha.
It's hardly
Bravo's
fair as it
moving.
is.
Alright, Bravo, let's all ask.
Keep providing covering fire. Bravo's
We're
moving.
outnumbered 2 to 1.
Oh my god, the shooting gallery.
Make sure you guys have smoke prepared. We're gonna have to throw them out when we move.
We heard him. I need to cover.
Let's put out yellow smoke.
Gun down him. Gun down.
Bravo,
Reload.
this is Alpha. We have ID up and coming. We're gonna set. We're gonna move.
Somebody make a note of that for later.
Alpha,
When the
throw
dumbbells
smoke
run
and
out
then
there,
go
that's
up to the next.
And that was stupendous stupidity. And they didn't learn from the first time either. I mean, that was an entire fire team though that just like broke cover and was like, alright, let's go. I think I just fucked up the automatic rifleman too, because I just fired at the tracers.
Let's wait.
You just say no, the recoil is.
Mike, this is Bravo. I have one man down. Over.
What?
Mike copy is moving on you to time now, Bravo.
Who threw the RPG right in dead center?
Roger, Mike.
Say again?
Out.
Who threw the RPG right in dead center of him?
If they're in the smoke,
The one that we just fired, that was the recoilless
We're
rifle.
set and covering, but some of us are still bandaging.
I threw one about 100 meters in front of them.
Alright.
Mike, this is Alpha, fire team leader. I'm requesting assistance.
Alpha team, this is Bravo. Go ahead. What kind of assistance?
Requesting medical assistance from Mike. Make sure you guys are covering. We need. Ignore last.
Roger,
Sure,
Alpha.
you guys
Bravo's
are
covering at the moment.
Alright, they're at pile, second one back from the house. And then they're at the bombed out house on the left.
Any medical unit that's net, Alpha fire team lead.
It just amazes me that we are not immortal and they haven't shot us down.
Mike copies, Alpha.
I'll give them that they winged me once.
Guys, check in when you have a second.
Mojo is great. This is David Green. We've been here at Easy Farm now, firing exclusively tracers.
Back up. It's a contact
Charlie, doing it. I can hear you
354
over
left
the radio.
side.
Mitchell's green.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Are you ready to cover Bravo?
Hey man, and as the
Bravo, hold one.
ambiance.
Roger, Alpha. Over.
Looks like they might try to make a move on the right. Hopefully they do, because that's actually decent smoke. They could make it up to those next two piles.
Bravo, this is Alpha requesting contact report.
Looks like they're... Yeah, because we were definitely not immortal.
Bravo, can you drop a belt for Private Creek?
Near hit?
No, I got tagged a little bit, just because I was scanning up, like, seeing if they were immortal.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Can you hear me over the radio frequency? 100.
Reloading.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We can hear you. Over.
Requesting your contact report. Where are you guys seeing and what are the 3Ds there?
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're seeing him at about 350 at about 600 meters. Over.
Contact report 350 at 600 meters.
Correction, Alpha.
Bravo's down, Bravo's down. 2IC still up.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Set and covering.
We're getting close, though.
I mean, the team on the right hasn't moved, and the team on the left hasn't moved. For about a minute.
Alpha.
It's at the broken house and at the fucking hell with two crush, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're about even. They haven't moved in about a minute, and they're moving without smoke cover again.
Mike, Bravo's down.
Or,
Alpha, this is David. I'm hitting the leg.
Alright, let the guy on the left crawl.
Mike's on scene.
Don't go that way.
fucking run back to the middle without smoke.
You just ran in front of the fucking line of fire.
I don't know why I went off his use like that.
Get your ass to me. There's a guy.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Bravo is back up. We need to get the fuck out of this position. We need to push forward.
Put an RPG behind it.
Roger. Alpha's pushing forward. Current time now.
Oh, they got it.
Roger, Bravo is covering. Covering fire.
Yeah.
Covering fire, boys.
Ooh, that was close. I don't know if I would put that close. Yeah, so I was talking to you.
Keep providing cover and fire. Bravo's moving up. Time now. Getting out of the.
Alright, Bravo or whoever's on our right has any brain, they would move right now. Because we can't see shit.
Contact 346 left side, close sandbags.
Checking with you guys.
Alright, if whoever's on your left has any brain, they'd be moving right now.
Alpha, this is David. I'm coming up on
Alpha, are you set?
They've got some nice smoke, don't they?
Alpha is set and covering.
Alright, Bravo, let's
Alright,
hurry
so
this shit up.
position update on the left side, there to the mound of trees.
Push up. You
Right side, we don't know yet.
Roger, Mike, I can make my boys up right now. Alright, Bravo, let's go.
No way they made it to the house. They might have made it to
Bravo,
the
this is Mike and Roger. Where you guys down?
is what I would do. No, they're just now moving.
What was that range again? Send it over radio.
293.
I had to be configured for that. That was the most retarded thing I've ever seen.
We're getting reports at 293. Bravo.
Who's medicing?
Yeah, I am. They got me. They got me.
Who's medicing for them?
Alpha, Bravo is not set. Over.
The next wall.
Alright, let me know when you guys are up so we can
All right,
up
I'm sorry, I think I gave you some work with that last one.
ready to move.
I'm moving boy, I can handle it.
They firing it?
Alright, Bravo's great, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're under.
Alright, man. Everyone get online.
200 meters now, I think.
Contact 345 left side, behind the sandbags.
Alpha, Bravo is set now. You are clear to move. Never, disregard. Alpha, we are behind you, so seems like we need to set,
Alright, we're on 216. Over.
Yeah, you need to move up.
copy. Just let this guy doing. If you don't hear from me, just come and check.
Roger, recovery.
Smoke out. I have no idea what that guy's doing.
As soon as that smoke's out, gentlemen, we're gonna make a beeline for the next wall in front of us.
Which is a shame, because that is a beautiful smoke to move up to the house.
Percy and
Mike is off where you said cover.
Figures. I'm still amazed that we can be hurt and not one of us is actually going down yet.
Bravo's down, gents. We're gonna move up. Time now.
Roger that, moving.
Yep, more without smoke on the left.
This is Mike, we have Bravo now.
Ooh, that one might have been a bit too close.
That was 10 meters right behind him, so they're down.
Whoever fired that grenade, good job on the accuracy, but I don't think you wanted that close.
Alpha, I overshot you by about 15, 20 meters in the smoke.
Well, yeah, you hit the bullseye. I'm right behind you, behind the fence. On our left is absolutely fucked up.
Roger that, Sarge.
Hold on, my grenades for now.
Come in.
Abram?
Alright, so they're obviously down Mitchell.
Probably all three of them.
Wait, we'll get to a back point.
Between the two of us, we hit them with an RPG and 40 Mike in quick succession.
Make
on
sure
the
you
left.
bandage up.
Bravo's still up. There's bandaging.
Well, somebody's down on the wall.
Need you to call Mike, let him
his
know that
body.
we got fucking 2 men unresponsive.
That'd be handy to be told.
Mike, this is Alpha. We have 2 men down.
Just gonna act like I didn't hear that.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why this net exists, just so we can talk about it.
Alpha, this is Bravo. What's your status? Over.
Yeah, he's still down.
Got contacts bearing 36 Alpha.
What's your status? Over.
Are you sure anyone behind the wall on your right-hand side is up, Muller?
Alright, get your
I
ass
have
back.
no idea. I do see a body over there, so I'm gonna move.
Yeah, we hit
What is this guy doing? Out of the
They
smoke.
might all be down. Yeah, at least 2 down.
Let's see if I can get Muller.
No, O'Connor.
Yeah, I'm joking.
He's up on the left side for now. If you see somebody running in the open, then yes. But no more explosives on the left side. I want to see where these people on the right are. They smoked, but I don't see them moving. Which is either good or bad.
Bravo's down again. Bravo's down.
I think they're still in the blown up house. And I'm pretty sure I got somebody.
No, that couldn't have been our mortars. Landed right here. There's no way to the guy down.
Always bandaging Bravo.
Check in, Alpha. How are we doing?
He's fucked up. I'm bandaging.
Alright, Alpha, we're gonna put heavy cover or heavy smoke down, and then as soon as we're all ready, we're gonna go for it and run for it. Running up to the rock and to our
I shoot them? Or just run up and
Grenade
shoot them a whole lot? No.
Oh yeah, smoke grenade. Throw a grenade.
I didn't think so.
Whatever. I think we should all throw it, yeah. Throw the smoke grenade.
I'm not officially S3 anymore, but I'm gonna say a solid no on that one.
Alright, man, we'll start hitting them with fucking smokes then.
Yeah, it was a rhetorical question. Look. There's a leg shot for you. No, don't shoot when he's down. Just let him think about his mistake. Oh my god.
They keep tossing these smokes, but I can't fucking see shit.
What kind of smokes are these? Like, what the fuck, man?
If it was on the left, that was criminal stupidity.
Mitchell, make sure you command on yourself and then something cool in the sergeant.
What if they're gonna identify that a marksman rifle shooting at him?
Nah, not today.
Keep accidentally reloading and might smoke.
Alright, McCoy's green. Ready to move.
Hey, Blue, for question, have they been calling out contact reports as to where we are?
Not that I know of.
Some of them have.
It's been pretty lax on that.
They don't even realize that mortars are crawling on them. They just stay where they're at.
Mitchell, see if you can, yeah, I can't drag him. See if you can drag him.
Damn, that white bounce got some distance. Damn, oh my god.
So it all went back to the start.
Get behind cover again.
And that is why white smoke grenades are next to useless half the time. That bounce.
Alright, here's a quick lesson for you guys. Even though you got one team that's fully down, you guys can bound by buddy teams. Just don't stay stagnant. If I crawl those mortars on your position... Wrong. Alpha Bravo, here's the thing. Even though there's one team down, you don't have to stay stagnant. If you're the only team up, have your team bound up by buddy teams. Okay, guys? Just don't stay stagnant. Mortars are crawling in on your position. Let's go.
Bravo, this is Alpha. We still got men down. Working on them now.
Initial contact 348. Correction 348.
Did you guys copy my last? Alpha Bravo. Here's the thing. If you got one team that's down or cannot provide fire, bound by buddy teams from cover to cover, do not stay stagnant. You have mortars coming in on your position. Still not talking on the right net. Seriously. Alright, Alpha Bravo, if you guys can hear me, if your team is stagnant and cannot move, then one team can move up by buddy teams. Do not stay stagnant. Alpha Bravo, did you copy?
Alpha copies.
Alright, so...
Bravo, this is Alpha. Heavy fire, and our men are just not...
Copy. You don't need your whole team to provide cover. If there's two guys down, two guys up, have the two guys provide cover power for one team to move up.
Alpha, this is Bravo. If you can spare any guys to give us covering fire, we can push up. Over.
That last one that popped out was me.
I was gonna say, I saw a brown backpack, so I pulled off my shot at the last second.
Oh no, you can shoot me, that's okay.
We're gonna get moving.
Anyone got bandages?
I've got plenty of bandages.
Just get some out of the... We have a full arsenal.
Bad smoke, but it's
plenty.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Bad smoke. It's green, but we're still gonna keep pushing.
Alpha, move from the left of that smoke. If you move to the right of that smoke, you'll get yourself shot. Man, these guys just don't understand about the ways of smoke.
Repeat last transmission.
You're supposed to run and then...
Hey, my bad team. I hit the wrong button for fucking team chat.
No. You're supposed to run and then get shot and then throw the smoke to cover the guy who got shot.
Sorry.
Damn, I've been doing it wrong for a year.
Just for shits and
Be advised, Alpha is all down. Don't know what happened. I think they said the R word.
Mike's on the way. Did really? Bravo, 10 now.
Yeah, move, buddy.
I got smoke for you, Mike.
Mike, you get to cross.
They said repeat. Gave him enough time to even correct himself. No, nothing said.
Hold fire on brown backpack man.
So I just dropped 2 more right in center of him.
Bravo appears to be down now.
Copy. I'm seeing if I can blow the house up that they're hiding behind at this point. Oh, they're not behind the house anymore.
Does anyone else
I still want to see if I can blow it up.
See if we can throw on to the right of that big rock to our 320. See if we can get up to that.
This is sad because they're like
I'm out of
one
smokes.
good movement away from the objective. I have had to cease fire on the house because I cannot.
Whoever he bandages, that will heal him.
There's some smoke.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I got hit with mortars, and my team is just getting up right now. Alpha, this is Bravo. Give us a few minutes to recover.
Check the shit through the house.
Hey James, if you can fucking if you can fucking speak across to
Yes.
the wood, that would probably be best.
It's only friggin' 10 basically. Yeah, Arma's weird as to what will and will not stop a bullet, but the house makes sense. Also, I can see them under the house.
Alpha,
Yeah,
this is
that's
Bravo.
also treat that as an
Can
Arma
you
is.
guys at any point push forward because we're kind of close right now.
We're trying to get as close as possible.
Just let us know when you are set and cover, and we'll provide one last push and we get smokes out.
I don't know what the right team is doing while the left team
Bravo
is
is
just all
going
fucked
to
up.
move.
It's all fucked up.
We're gonna move north 340 to multiple vehicles. Could you guys pop smoke? You guys have a further contact bearing 355.
Negative, we're out of smoke.
I think they're playing in the, they're playing some wood.
Roger, Alpha. I guess we'll
Hopefully they don't get
make do.
Well, no, that's right team. I don't know where left team is though. Or
Bravo, I still got smoke.
reverse that if you're attacking.
This is Private
Yeah, I don't know where
Bravo. I still have 2 smokes, 2 yellows.
Hey, Private Tree.
Yeah, Cody's got 2 yellows.
Bravo, what's your plan here? How do we want to
Bravo's
approach this?
down again.
Alright, Alpha, the way I understand it, no one has smokes here.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Well, I mean, you're not.
Negative, I got 4 yellows.
Alright, so
I'm just fucking with you,
you
yeah.
want to
Yeah.
throw the smoke out here, we'll try
Oh,
to
I'm actually a bit impressed.
Hey,
Hey, down.
fucking Jane.
Oh, yes I am.
Hey, does that 320 have any more smoke rounds for it? Negative. Awesome.
God, they call that a marksman machine.
Will drop mortar right on you if you say the R word.
344, left side.
I just wish a Grenadier would just do us a favor and put a round right in there.
That is by far the most
You know, I wish,
I've
guys,
ever seen.
I wish a Grenadier would just put a round in you guys. These guys just don't understand how to use a 40 mic mic.
You think they would? Because I've been pelting them with them for about half an hour.
Oh, reach down.
Hey, does anybody have an extra bandage on them?
Totally out.
I'm going right.
Rock team is one freaking smoke away from getting to the objective. Oh my god, are you guys serious? For real?
Someone just sniped. Yeah, you just sniped Margiata.
Well, why was he standing in the open?
He was engaging you guys.
Oh, well then he's fair game.
That was Margie.
Actually, you'll be able to ask for any support if you got time for that.
Tell Marge at this point that you would just stand in the
Alpha, Can you guys give us covering fire?
I don't think he's on the radio, so never mind.
I had 3 or 4 seconds to line up that
Roger,
shot.
Bravo's moving.
Bravo,
Hey,
provide.
Bravo, let's get fucking moving, let's
right, covering fire right now.
They don't even know what an A support is, so never mind.
They're out in the open on the right.
At this point, we use because we
That's crazy.
It's sad we don't really fail this one.
Hey, crawl up through this defilade. Fuck, I got one man down there, to our fucking behind us or southeast.
Roger, putting out another smoke.
We can even fail.
Oh, we used to actually, like, if they didn't make it, we would say, oh, you just didn't make
I'm
it.
gonna go pick him up.
Yeah, I remember my group didn't make it.
Roger that, we'll cover you.
I thought we stopped doing that because it hurt people's feelings.
Yeah, my group was a year ago.
Bravo, this is Alpha. How you doing?
I think I remember that one.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I have one man getting picked up right now behind us, pulling with a fucking smoke. Just give us 1 second to recover. Over.
Alpha, how are we doing?
Bravo, this is Mike. Do you have a man down?
Somebody's getting picked up on the right side. Leave him alone.
I got him. I'm moving to the
Davis
defilade.
is firing
So to our west.
shots around the corner of the rock.
Roger, Mike. This is Bravo. Yeah, we have one man
someone attacked me.
unconscious.
Solid copy.
Negative, I've got 3.
Right now.
Alright, let's throw to the right. Right, in between us and that right now. Let's start moving. We got idea.
Yeah, I know we need to move, but we really
Say
can't right
again,
now.
where do you want the yellow smoke?
Just to our right there.
Where's your guy?
Seriously, one smoke from the wrong team and
We're
they
set
make it.
covering, but we're about to move to the right. We have IDF incoming.
I think they're doing that.
Took them long enough. Yep, I'm blind, pretty much.
Smoke out.
However, I think those mortars just might have fucked them up.
Nope, we didn't take them all out. Taking way forever to move, but nope, we didn't take nobody out.
Whole ass fucking barricade by the flag so we can get to the objective.
Contact 347.
One other thing I haven't seen yet.
They're just taking a little happy time to move. I just don't know why.
This is
We can't see shit. This will be the first time
getting
that
advantage right now. We're popping smoke on the flag so we can get the objective over.
Don't want any.
Roger.
Well, if they move now, the smoke's starting to fade.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Get your men moving if you can.
We're bandaging right now.
They got foot.
Guys, yeah, let's move. We gotta move right now. The smoke's good.
Yeah, that is blanket smoke
best we can.
concealment. Like,
Double time it. All the way.
we're firing blind.
Let's go all the way up here.
Except for the idiot who's right outside.
Bravo, this is Alpha. We're up on the flag for time now. Alpha, check in once you guys get up here.
Oh, he's shooting at me.
Mitchell's here.
David, check in.
This is David, I'm behind the barrel, bandaging my leg.
That's right. Yep, better move.
Now they're running.
Mitchell bandaging.
Alright, I saw them. They had to have made it by now. There's one group that just
Roger, you guys provide
crossing. I got one of them as he was running into the open.
All right, index guys, index. Index.
Bravo, hey Bravo, this is Bravo.
The ceasefire. Ceasefire. Simple word. It means stop shooting.
Stop shooting.
All right, rally on me, gentlemen.
I just started moving.
A few of us have to bandage up. Sorry.
All right, if you're a P1, just get in front of us. If you're a helper, get behind Sergeant Margiela 9.
I'm coming. Are you in pain, sir? Sergeant?
Oh, no, I'm fine. This affliction.
Oh yeah, you look okay.
Farm's coming down.
Just need everyone to get around me so I can bandage you guys up. So just don't worry, bandage yourself. Just get over here. I will heal you guys.
Here, I'm Sergeant.
Bandages, please.
No.
Stop moving. Oh my god. Alright, thank you. Alright, everyone should be able to be bright and shiny, am I correct?
Bomb.
Roger, sir.
Okay.
Roger.
Affirm, Sergeant.
Alright, I'm just getting started as we're already 21 minutes over. Alright, how you guys think you did? You guys have fun so far? The whole course?
Condition
Hey,
4,
Yes, sir.
we got it done.
Yep, actually 1 second. Yeah, guys, make sure condition 4. Thank you, Sergeant. Condition 4, your rifle, sling it. Unless you have intention of using it right now. Alright, yep, this whole thing took about within 45 minutes, so no, I was incorrect. 30 minutes up to 30 to 40 minutes. Smokes were horrible, number one. No security being provided for the wounded, which means what I mean by that is that no one was providing fire to these guys up here. If they notice that no one's shooting back, they nearly took someone out. They're going to keep putting more fire on you guys, putting more pressure, until they have a recon team making their way to you guys. You got to get security out to the wounded that you have. Your smoke usage were awesome if you were meant to move at that specific spot. What I mean by that is, guys threw smoke, but it did not even cover you where you intended to move. If you're going to throw smoke, and I'm going to do this in y'all reference, if we're moving to this Escobar, if you throw smoke right in the dead center, that's not effective screening. Smoke's going to that direction. So, if I decide to be the one to run my team this way, that is not even concealing my team. I'm getting myself shot at. I had to literally pop smoke for myself just to help you guys out, to show you this is where the smoke needs to go. You guys gotta pay attention to where the smoke's going and how well you can screen your team. If your smoke went somewhere else where you're attendant, but it can still screen your movement to a different spot, then go that different way. Just don't get yourself shot at, because half the time you guys didn't pop smoke, got shot in the middle of the field, and you pop smoke, but enemies still have eyes on you guys because you moved the wrong way than what the smoke's covering you from. And then, even when mortars are popping out at you guys, if you got smoke up and mortars are inching in, I had to inch in mortars 3 sets, the same spot, and you guys didn't move. If a team is at least at their certain position, if your men are half down, 2 of you can still provide suppressive fire, so get these guys out of artillery fire. Don't just leave them to hanging just because you can have everyone else provide security for them and have them get killed by mortars. So just move. Now, if another team can't cover you, if all of them are down on whatsoever, then bound by buddy teams. One team gets suppressive fire, one team moves. Until you get everyone over there out away from artillery fire. Because I had to do this about 5 minutes in a row with 3 sets. Just to get you guys to move. One perfect smoke I saw was when you guys screened yourself at that house. That was the only perfect smoke I've seen. Now, someone did ask if the whole team had yellow smoke, because you were black on smoke. Excellent job, whoever did that. That was a great call on you as team leader. Instead of using all the other smokes, you made sure if any of your men had yellow smoke, because you guys have 16 in the whole team, 32 in the whole squad. And I'm not counting the smokes that your squad leader and squad medic has. Grenadiers, how many fire mics you got left? You should be full. The reason I'm pointing that out is because we were 400 meters at the start point. That's 400 meters to the bunkers. When you guys push up to the second set of HESCO barriers, you're within range. Take out those guys with your 40 mics. None were used. These guys weren't set to invincible, so one 40 mic could take both of them out because they were a little bit bunched together at times. No one used that, and that's your main way of being a force multiplier. The second best weapon system within the whole squad is a grenade launcher. The first one is the AR. So make sure you guys use the 40 mics when you need to. Always check in on your men. Whenever you make your way to a certain position, and I told you guys to make sure everyone said they're set, that did not happen. 2 guys were left wounded on top of that wall while 2 guys bound up to the next set of cover. There was no check-ins whatsoever. Those guys were left wounded out in the open. Oh, and does anyone know the reason why friendly mortars landed on friendly positions? I can't figure out the reason why. Did any of you six know why friendly mortars landed on friendly position?
Sorry, I can only assume that someone said the R word.
Someone said repeat. Can I figure out what team was it? But I sure did pick one team. And that was team that was all bunched up. Yep, we gotta make sure we don't say that R word. The only reason why I did it today is because I felt like there was no one, you didn't even say, oh, my bad, I didn't mean to say R word, or you did correct yourself by saying say again. It was repeat, I waited for a few seconds, and then I just landed a mortar on a team that was all bunched up together. So I'm sorry for you guys that got bunched up, but I had to land two rounds just to put both teams down. Alright, so make sure you don't say that word. Yep. Alright, that's all I got. Sergeant Margiata.
I have nothing to say. You've pretty much said it all. Besides the incident that happened over here with the two guys stuck in a wall, we started moving. I don't know why they didn't move. Obviously because they fucking went wounded. But we did go back for them. It's not like they just were fucking left. But that's all.
God, but who was your battle buddy? Because he didn't even pop smoke. He was staying there, and you kept asking him to move back. Well, I didn't even know what his name is, but whenever your team member tells you, hey, we gotta move back, they got some guys down, first thing you do, pop smoke, immediately move back to them. Never leave a man behind. But yeah, thank you, Sergeant Marchiata. Alright, any helpers got any comments or questions? That is very short. Thank you, Specialist Reed. Go ahead.
Thanks, Sergeant Smith. When one of your guys goes down, don't all rush to him. There were a few instances I saw where somebody was running in a field and they got shot. And the first reaction of the other three guys was to immediately run out and try to help him. Something just shot that guy, and being it was me, I was able to then proceed to shoot the other three people who ran to him without any security whatsoever. Throw smoke and make sure that the area is safe before you try to pick up a wounded teammate. That's all.
Thank you. Mike, I'm sorry we skipped. No, that's not even Mike. Specialist O'Connor's no longer a medic. Yes, Specialist O'Connor.
When you are set and covering, you got to be set, covering, and shooting, not just sitting there looking at me. There's a lot of times one team was moving and then the other team was either hiding or probably torn apart. But that's all.
Okay, so make sure I didn't mishear this. Did you forget to say something at the beginning of your comment?
I said thank you, Sergeant.
Okay, yeah, that was I didn't hear it. My bad. I apologize. Yep, thank you. All right, Specialist Muller.
Thank you, Sergeant. On a medical standpoint, make sure to always be aware of your battle buddy. I feel like there was a couple times where people went down without other people noticing. Also with two ICs, you got to step up. When you guys were down at that wall over there, I didn't know that you guys were down until I looked over after about 2 minutes or so of not hearing from you and saw that there was a man down. That's when I went over to help. In addition, bandage yourselves. Fucking, you're big boys. You can put a band-aid on yourself. It's not that hard. If you call me over there better be somebody fucking unconscious. That's all. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thanks, Specialist. But you guys know, Sergeant Marchiata, Sergeant McCoy was tasked to you guys as a pretend private. They're not here to just hold your hands, tell you, hey, I'm stepping up. They're waiting on you guys to make the initiative. Like I told you guys, this is like a mock day 4. And day 4 is even more worse than this. So you guys gotta remember what just happened right now. Get yourself recuperated. Sergeant McCoy.
Thanks, Sergeant. So real quick, you guys know the approximate distance from when we started this course to the finish point?
I already told him it's about 400 meters.
I saw it 400.
Alright, so I know at least in our team, the AR was almost black on ammo about maybe halfway through, maybe when we got to that broken down house. Our standard operations can last up to 3 hours covering multiple grid squares of terrain. So remember those firing rates you learned in day 1, make use of them. Don't be running out of ammo in one fucking engagement. That's all I got, thanks, Sergeant.
Alpha AR was going full cyclic. Fucking crazy.
Thank you, Sergeant. Specialist Reed, once again.
Thanks, Sergeant. 2 more things that I thought of. One, make sure that you guys are practicing with the weapons you're given. Practice with the 40 mics, with the saw, with the M4s, because you don't know what you're gonna get on day 4. And honestly, normally the people on the hill are immortal, immune to damage. It was 10 or 15 minutes before we even realized we could be hit, because nobody hit us for 10 or 15 minutes of the exercise. Not a single person took a bullet.
It was atrocious. Sorry.
Make sure that you guys are actually not just shooting the guns, but practicing hitting targets with them. And then, God. There's one more comment. It slipped my mind. I'll say if I remember. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Specialist Reed.
I know I didn't hit shit.
Sergeant Caldwell.
Real quick, one of my things was, thank you, sorry. What Specialist Reed said, marksmanship across the board, just bad, and more bad. Within, especially since this entire course, from the beginning to the top of the hill, is only about 450 to 525, something like that. Like, that's well within the range of your M4s. That's very well within the range of the saws. There's no excuse not to be hitting targets at that range, or at least being in the ballpark. As far as what seemed happening, but y'all seem to not calling out on comms where we were up on the hill. For example, I'd have a machine gun on one side, one person be shooting at me, and the others would be running and not even looking in my direction. Like, I believe Sergeant Margiotta said at the beginning of today, communication, communication, communication. No matter how insignificant you think a little bit of information is, bring it up. If you see a barrel pointing out of somewhere, call it out. Because it's very likely that an enemy's going to turn that corner, attached to that barrel, and is going to plug you or one of your friends. But that's all I had. I just go back to the marksmanship. Practice, practice, practice. But that's all I had. Thank you, Sergeant Smith.
Thank you, Sergeant Caldwell. Alright, so this whole section, guys, is just an AR after action review. It is not here to hurt you guys, so you guys, hey, you guys just can't make it throughout any combat. That is incorrect. If you guys are just able to get yourself all the way down here very easily, even though the smoke's not able to conceal yourselves. What we're doing now is just giving you guys constructive criticism, things that you can improve yourself on for next week. These are very important points, so you guys, very important points that you guys need to get yourselves to fix on, help yourself improve on it. If you guys need help to improve on it, Sergeant Margiotta and I are here. We're online daily on TeamSpeak, waiting for any questions. So if you got any questions how to improve yourself, let us know. Everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
So for now on, every after action review we give you, those are just points to help put you in a path of being a perfect soldier. At least you get on that path to get in that way. Now without anything else to say from there, and no one else have any more comments, Sergeant Mark, do you have anything about the overall day?
Negative, just besides keep up the good work, keep being attentive, hopefully see everybody that was here today on day 3. And that'll about to be it. Whoever had the mod issue, just stay after so I can give you that link.
Roger, Sergeant.
Thanks, Sergeant. Alright, let's see here. Alright, see you guys on Tuesday. Same time, same place. It's not good. Alright, Specialist Connor.
Thank you, Sergeant. Control ops. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Just don't pick up any fucking bad habits from that shit either.
Private Creek has a question, sir.
Oh, Private Creek, go ahead. I didn't even see that. Yeah, put your comments on side chat and make sure you're yelling Private Creek. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sergeant. Somebody has to show me how to do that. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that in the chat. I thought I read in are these 3-hour classes every night? I was under the impression they were 2, so that's why I was a little unprepared for it going as long as it did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to grab a snack. But I mean, do we just need to expect to be about 3 hours every night?
Every night, yes, every night is all 3 hours, depending on how well you guys take the information that you get, and then demonstrating and actually pay attention. Classes go much quicker than 3 hours. We might even have extra amount of time to save you guys enough time for the next day. Notice the class went over 3 hours today because a lot of mishaps that happened today. And then it's both our faults and y'all fault, but you guys got to make sure we pay attention and be very attentive to what we tell you guys, and how we tell you guys, and how you guys take that information. Make sure you guys take that information and use it. That way classes can't go over time like it did today. But yes, classes are 3 hours. That's for any official training. It can only go the maximum 3 hours. We can't require you stay on longer. But because we already started something before the 3 hour mark, we couldn't stop it until they ended. That's why we're going to AR. We'll resume CQB and Mount, which is supposed to happen today, but that'll be on Tuesday. Any more questions or comments before I close it out?
Private Mitchell has a question as well.
Private Mitchell?
Several of the sergeants have mentioned. Thank you, by the way, Sergeant, for everything.
Yep.
You guys mentioned about practicing and stuff like that. I know one of the examples was the 40 mics. I was using them toward the end, but for some reason I can't hit the broadside of a frickin' barn. So I could use some practice on a range.
Yep. And I'm about to tell you guys what to do as well. When I'm about to close it out. Any more questions or comments? Now I'm about to answer that question, Private Mitchell. All right. There will be, like, you can fill in for squad trainings. They're coming up tomorrow and for Sunday as well. These are perfect ways for you to practice yourself with using your 40 mics, every various weapon system that you may have. Squad trainings for tomorrow will happen at night. The first one begins at 2000 Eastern. So if you want to participate in those squad trainings, just try to make sure you be on early. And what does it mean to be early?
15 minutes before.
There we go. 15 minutes before start time. So if you be on 15 minutes before that squad training starts, you might be able to fill in for one of the squad trainings. There's 3. So if you don't make one of them, you can make the other 2. So that's good ways for your practice being a grenadier. You can also join the patrol ops servers and Liberation. Those are things you could do that. So make sure you take those times wisely and make sure you guys do that. Prepare yourselves for Tuesday. Like I said, we're going to see you guys on Tuesday. Same time, same place. And what time does it mean to be early? 15 minutes, of course. What it means to be on time. Be on time means 15 minutes. Be early is an hour before start time. No more questions or comments? Class attention. Gentlemen are dismissed. The rest of your Thursday evening. Sergeant Margiotta and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Someone will stay after for Mallets with Sergeant Margiotta?
Yes. Can you see that, Private Schultz?
Yes, I can see him right now, Sergeant.
All right, so that's the CBA. I don't know if anybody else is a little bit more. Is this officially dismissed?
Yeah, he dismissed.
Okay. I don't know who's awesome at
No, 2000 Eastern. The first two squad trainings this Friday is 2000 Eastern. So try to be 30 minutes on before time, because usually they'll ask for fill-ins at 19:30. So yep. And then on Sunday, squad trainings are starting. The first one begins at 1500 Eastern. Squad trainings all Sunday. Yep, basically. Alright, so this is what you gotta do then. You're allowed anywhere. If you see a staff sergeant channel, a sergeant, or a group of sergeants channel, message them first. Hey, can I join in this channel? You guys busy or whatever? Then join it. But if you just see people in the channel randomly who are just like not a corporal or whatever, or the owner of the channel is not in there or whatever, you can just join in there and then say, hey, you guys mind if I join in on this or whatever? That's the best way you can do it. But you're free to any channel except for captains, the first in the Hammersbang channel, and the first sergeant channel. Anything else you're good on. Alright, Private Schultz. Oh, you disconnected. What happened? Did your game crash? What was the error? Oh wait, so it crashed your game. Is that what it did? Alright, so you loaded server, you selected slot, right? And then you pressed OK. Like, run me down what happened. Actually, let's go down to S3. Thank you guys so much for watching.